Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another match in the Zelda 1 Randomizer Tournament 2022 edition. Tonight we've got Paratroopa versus chessjerk in a Week 1 Swish round matchup. I am JP. I'm joined by Fioron Burgundy. How you doing?
Doing all right here, JP. Good to be here. Good to be back here on commentary for Zelda 1 Randomizer, and looking forward to a great Swiss round matchup, which will be starting in a matter of seconds here, as I see we have the countdown already in race time.
Yep, these two will be playing shortly. We'll see where they start. It will be an easy start location per the seed flags, and then we'll see where they go from there. Yeah, this is the first round of the Swiss stage. So both runners 0-0 so far. Swiss stage is just used for seeding. Everyone will advance to the bracket, but your record will determine what seed you get in the bracket.
All right, we're starting up in the northeast. Right by one of the Armos spots here, and it looks like it is, it's the white sword item, which is the bracelet, power bracelet.
Yep, unfortunately, you need 4 to 6 hearts for that.
Yep, randomized somewhere in that mix here. It looks like we have a mid-secret of 33.
Not bad. Little high. On the high side. Still looking to see if we can find that item under an Armos. No luck so far.
I believe that was a potion shop on CJ's side, and also one not to be outdone on Paratroopa1's side as well.
We got Dark Nuts on the overworld.
Oh goodness.
Up there is a mugger, but chessjerk had no rupees to steal.
And that is a little on the poor side for the small secret in in just 4 rupees as opposed to the vanilla 10.
There's level 1.
Good dungeon to find, although no weaponry at the moment. No whistle recorder to be able to take care of that dig dogger. One of the flags I believe that I saw on this is extra bosses. And right you are, Trails.
So that dig dogger could be blocking an item. We'll have to wait and see. Early key for chessjerk. A lot of Gleox. There's the Triforce just sitting in the floor. Chessjerk probably going to try to at least find one of the 2 items in here.
In this case, just going to grab that key and get on out of there.
And I think he's got to leave right now. Without a weapon, you really can't do much. So just take the Triforce and come back later. Oh, that's a big secret.
I blinked, but 134. That is some big bucks.
Let's see what our coast item is. Oh, just the boomerang on the coast.
Something all hail. So Paratroopa, it looks like, is attempting a screen scroll here. And successfully does so. Vanilla level 2 spot looks to be... that's a
think that
Mugger, yeah, door repair. It's got a number of different nicknames. As CJ now finds the big bucks. Yeah, penalty box, sin bin. Yeah, there's a number of different names. And now Paratroopa sees level 1 and opts out there as well.
And the other runner's got a candle and bombs, a sword. They got no offense so far. And chessjerk already nearing max rupees. Fortunately, no stores so far to spend them in.
All kinds of money and nothing to spend it on. It's like the opposite of real life.
There's level 7. And yeah, I don't... Let's see if I go back in. Yep. I don't blame you. 7 is a big level.
And still no artillery of which to speak. So Paratroopa getting a refill of life, and CJ sees that small secret, is gonna save and kind of start fresh and go in a different direction, it looks like.
We're gonna see what's at the vanilla start in a moment. If you can get past the blue dark nut. Well, there's a shop, but not the shop you want to see. No bombs or a candle. chessjerk's gonna explore 7. And I think you can't really explore 7.
And 7 has been explored. All one room of it.
Just need some offense. And there you go, there's a wood sword.
So a nice early find here for Paratroopa. CJ sends bombs, not able to check those, but is going to go over to the Armos item here over to the west, and... Alright, so let's look at the shop,
yeah.
Yep.
3 shops, and they've all been the same stuff. And no item here, so we're about to see the Armos item on Paratroopa's side.
Meanwhile, level 9, though, on the one in the west here. And we have the recorder.
Recorder is nice, it'll let you move a little nicer, and that could be a required recorder, as Paratroopa took an unfortunate death. Recorder can block a dungeon. We know there's one dungeon that's blocked by either the recorder, the raft, or the power bracelet. chessjerk running for his life.
And now both have the recorder.
chessjerk walks down a couple more screens, he'll get his wood sword. Paratroopa's in one with the recorder and a sword. Might, I was gonna say, could take out that dig dogger and see if that's an item room.
Ops against it here, but now chessjerk gonna go ahead and pick up the sword, the wood sword. So now that they both have it, the question that has to be asked: is it red? For the Full House fans out there.
Didn't get that at first. But now that you say where it's from, I completely get it. chessjerk finally has some bombs. And I'm starting to think that dig dogger might be blocking an item. Especially after seeing this map. There's still a few more rooms to explore in here as Paratroopa picks up the first Triforce for her. Chessjerk's an 8.
Yeah, it looks like only, was that 14 rooms in level 1?
Yep, 14. Got Lionel's in 8, but it looks like the orange one's rolled down on HP. Oh, this could be an item room. Oh, no, it can't. Shutter doors. Never mind.
Yeah, no, you're just used to seeing the reverse C, and you immediately... oh, that was a bit of a rough take there. Just think, ooh, staircase... Oh, wait, shutter doors, yep.
Ooh!
Oh, that is a nasty ransom.
There's still one room left. Actually, I'm not sure if that Gliok room could be a drop room.
I don't think it is.
Well, Chessjerk finds a heart. And of course, he must pick it up.
Gotta have heart.
Another Dig-a-Dogger. Paratroopa's gonna take it on. Using those sword beams to good effect. Ooh!
Oh.
And it's a ladder!
And it's a ladder! What a grab!
We could have... Now, there's still a staircase item in here. Could we have 2 Dig-Dogger blocked items in one?
Paratroopa just given all the options here, and it looks like we're gonna see that fight here now.
Oh, it's a 3. Just be careful. Kind of want to have some bombs.
And
yeah.
Nope, out of there.
Kind of want to have some bombs to take that on if you can. That might be Paratroopa's thought. Get some bombs and go back in.
We welcome those joining in from SpeedGaming 4. Welcome into SpeedGaming Prime alongside Brewers fan JP. I'm Ferran Burgundy, and we have one of the Swiss Week 1 matchups here in the 2022 Legend of Zelda Randomizer Tournament.
Both runners have picked up a Triforce piece so far, and Paratroopa's got a slight lead by getting that ladder out of 1. And looks like we're going to see a lot of Dig-Doggers in this seed.
Yeah, one of the flags here is extra bosses, and they are definitely making their presence felt, for sure.
And with that boomerang, I'm wondering if Paratroopa's going to go right back into 1. Yes, she is. That boomerang is going to be really nice to take out this Dig-Dogger.
Little stun lock action.
And here's our item. The wand.
Wand! Level 1 is stacked.
Double Dig-Dogger blocked items in 1, and both are really nice. Well, wand's not required. That is a nice offensive upgrade, especially this early in the seed.
CJ now attempting to handle the manhandler. Oh, clutch kill.
I think that is a 41 room level 8. Yep, so chat just confirms that.
And now we see take any road, so we get to find out which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
Well, that takes out one of our power bracelet spots. Hey, there's some bombs. And the wooden arrows that chessjerk's going to pick up.
Alright, and that's in the vanilla level 1 spot here. Not exactly a great price for them, as they're 3 rupees above the vanilla value.
Chessjerk tried his luck on the money-making game and was not lucky.
I know that feeling. If it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all.
It's 4 hearts is enough for the white sword item, which is the power bracelet. Paratroopa, I need to spend some rupees.
Yeah, now max out at 255, so that caused a little bit of loss of value there. Let's take a look here. Oh, well, that's certainly one way to spend them. Is
let's say
door repair.
That's a 23. That's a 23 rupee door repair. Chessjerk back into 1, which we know has 2 items, and they're both really nice.
I know chat noted it earlier, but the meat being 108 rupees, and that's some Wago beef here for this seed.
Very nice use of bombs with Chessjerk. He'll get his wand. He needs to keep digging if he wants that ladder.
You figure the wand will certainly help with taking out that other dig dogger, since the bombs are kind of low at the moment. Yep, we have the level 9 find. I believe CJ found it a little earlier. And a bit of a ladder block there. If only there was a ladder somewhere around here.
He's also picking up some keys in 1. That'll help down the line.
Yeah, that leads to the hunch that probably the skeleton key or any key will be in level 9, because the game knows.
I thought the any key is not in level 9 when you have plenty of keys. Like, you'll get to 10 keys and then you'll find the any key. But if you're stuck at like 0 keys the whole time, and there's a heart for Chessjerk.
Gotta have heart. Okay, that's the 3rd item that was missed. 1. Okay.
Yeah, every dungeon will have a heart container on the floor.
Oh, those have not been added to the shuffle. Alright. Paratroopa in a little bit of trouble here.
Yeah, well, Chester's gonna try to save the key, and he's gonna find a bad room. Now, hopefully that doesn't...
Cafe to get out of that.
Okay, that's not going to scare him out, at least. Ooh, another rough death on Paratroopa side, up in the Death Mountain area. That's a long walk to get back there.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I thought that might have been one of the Ropas there that got her. Although the bunny was right in tow, so that.
Yeah, chessjerk's gonna fight this one out, and he'll get his ladder.
And that's all the items. No need for anything else in one.
Now we kind of go dungeon hunting. We haven't seen most of the levels yet, but we also haven't seen a candle on either side. Not for purchase or from a take any.
I think the only one that we saw was with the option of the wooden sword, but why would you do that? Unless you had, say, the white sword already.
Alright, so here's level 7. We have not... Like, we've seen one room into this.
Now we have something to take on the Gibdos, and progression through 7 can happen.
Oh, that is
crying
mean!
out loud. I spoke too soon.
That is mean!
That is a disgusting act, and it's unfortunate that we had that on our air live. That is disgusting.
Hopefully you can find that any key and then just, yeah, just breeze through that room.
Yeah, chat noting that it might be a forced ransom.
Chester gonna check this power bracelet spot. And here we go. But he's not gonna do it.
Gotta have heart.
He can't do it. He cannot leave a heart behind. There's a blue candle purchased from Paratroopa. up in the northwest corner of the map.
Hopefully that's not the only one. That's a bit out of the way.
Now he was making fun of one of our runners yesterday when I was on commentary for picking up the heart or the candle over the heart. So I was wondering if he would do that today. But nope, he's gonna stick with his hearts. He is loyal to the hearts.
So good news, it's not the only shop. Bad news, it's only a couple away from the other. It's like the two competing pharmacies on adjacent corners of an intersection.
Candle leads Paratroopa to level 6. We're gonna see what's at Recorder Lake.
And hello, Patra.
Okay, so Recorder was not our overworld block. There's a candle purchase for chessjerk. Didn't have to give up the heart to get
level
a candle.
3.
Oh, there's the Triforce in 6, but we haven't seen the heart container or the item yet, and Paratroopa wouldn't mind getting a heart container at this point.
Yeah, they've kind of eluded her, probably because CJ's been getting them all.
Come on, chessjerk. Don't hog all the heart containers.
And there's another big bucks.
We got another, but just another small secret. Ooh, that could be a dig dogger block to get further. Oh, chessjerk finds 3. Not gonna explore for now, though. Or no, he's just gonna try to...
Yeah, just save a key that way.
Oh, good thing he's got that ladder. Paratroopa is just going to take the Triforce and leave 6. Don't think she's seen the item or the heart container, so that item's going to be pending for now.
There's our compass in 3.
Potential staircase in 3. Nope.
Now the exploration continues, and whoops. Hail Lord Banana indeed.
Here's our staircase in 3, and that's a red ring.
That's a pretty find. Oh, and having near max money in chessjerk's case, I mean, that's money that can be used towards something else. Primarily keys, given how key-starved things can be at times.
And considering that entrance into 7, he might have to do that. chessjerk grabbing the Triforce. He's not going to stay and explore for that heart container, though.
Red ring seems to be a good enough thing, and Paratroopa finding a heart.
Yeah, I think a chessjerk left one behind, so Paratroopa found it. Oh, there's the magic sword.
And there's level 4.
So I think level 5 has to be our blocked dungeon. I think we've seen every other dungeon at this point.
Possibly raft blocked?
I think there's still a couple power bracelet spots pending. But yeah, it's either... I think it's a 50-50 shot either way, raft or power bracelet. We've seen at least 2 power bracelet spots. Actually, no, we've seen 3.
One was a take any.
One was in any road.
Or any road, yeah, take any road, yeah. It was an any something any.
Oh, we haven't seen 2 yet, okay. So it's 2 or 5 that's blocked. Another heart container for Paratroopa.
And a little bit of tanking here. The advantage of the red ring being able to just go after these blue whiz robes.
Unfortunately, nothing. Oh, I think that might have been a Y-Force.
Yep, Triforce on the feet.
And Chessjerk's leaving.
Just like that, the hearts are even.
So in terms of our go mode, we're still looking for a bow, we're still looking for silver arrows, and we might still be looking for the raft. There's level 5. Okay, so level 2 then has to be our... Actually, did he go through a block to get into that one? I was not paying attention to which screen Chessjerk was on when he went into that dungeon. Oh hey, there's a bomb upgrade. Let's see if it's worthwhile. Oh! That's a minimum bomb upgrade.
And going back and looking, so level 5 was along, I guess that's Candle Row as it's known.
Okay, so
yeah, it was just a candle block.
So level 2 is going to be our block dungeon.
Fly Gleoct.
Yeah, so we need bow, silvers, and maybe a raft. Paratroopa still has not gone back to pick up that power bracelet. She does know where it is.
And is just getting decimated on the overworld. And a nice Kanana key there from CJ.
Okay, now she's grabbing it, and there's a heart container for Chessjerk.
Question in chat, was the item in 4 blocked? I don't know if it was necessarily blocked or if it was just not yet accessible. Or just kind of faded for the moment. And one thing that isn't fading is the viewership, as we have a raid here. Thank you to those of you who were checking out SpeedGaming 2. Welcome on in. Alongside JP, I'm Ferran Burgundy, and we have a Zelda 1 Randomizer Tournament first round matchup between Paratroopa1 and Chessjerk.
It's been a bit of back and forth of the race so far. But both still looking for their go mode items. So still very much up in the air. Oh, there is a bait block. And it blocks one room.
So there's at least a very slight possibility that that rather expensive meat that we saw, I jokingly called it the Wago beef earlier, 108 rupees, might be needed.
Yeah, it's like I said, very small chance. Chester are going to keep exploring for now. Or is he... Oh! Is this a segmented 5 to get the Triforce? Well, we know there's a staircase in 5. I want to see this map right now. Could that meet... Okay, no, he hasn't seen the full bottom row of rooms yet. We could have a meat block to get the Triforce out of the staircase.
No.
Paratroop is also in 5, so we'll have to keep an eye on her screen as well to see if she can find this for us. They're both in the same room.
Well, there we go. We have the map over on CJ's side. Name that ink blot.
Alright. Chessjerk getting down to the bottom. This could be a staircase room.
Yep. I was thinking either a Sphinx or one of the dog statues from Ghostbusters.
I think Chester's trying to continuously reset the rooms. I think an orange wizard might be our main enemy in here. I'm thinking about we're gonna have to find both staircases in this level 5. Because one of them's gonna lead to the Triforce, the other's gonna lead to an item.
Oh goodness, a Gleeok. And Paratroopa just says, nah, let's try another path.
But what's the blue wizard that was the main enemy?
There's a lot of strikes with that sword, and we have a staircase, and it's the red candle and being left behind.
Well, there's the item. Ooh. You're gonna have to... I think you might have spent some keys to get over to that area.
There we go, Paratroopa getting away from that maximum total.
Alright, Chester working his way back over to the right side of the dungeon. Spends a key. Ooh, not spend another key, but he'll get a key here. Gonna check the non-key door first. This could be the staircase. And it is. So they avoid the bait block. There's the blue ring pickup for Paratroopa.
1 rupee short heading in. Missed it by that much.
Still looking for level 2. Chessjerk heading in the direction of, I think, the only power burst slot we haven't seen yet.
Gotta have heart.
Alright, and we've got nothing. I think the raft is our block for this seed. So we can add rafts to the list of items for Go mode.
Back in 8 here is CJ.
I can also say at this point that there's a 50% chance silver arrows will be a 9. Because we've only got 4 items left that can be a 9. I've seen one of the items in 8. There was a heart container down a staircase. There is still a second item pending somewhere in here. Oh. Gotta be thankful you got that red ring right now. You're just tanking so many. I haven't been counting the hits on these Wizards. I wonder if they rolled up.
Probably.
Man, it feels like they rolled up.
Yep, the specific number of hits that were needed was a whole bunch.
There's the Triforce in 8, and I think you might have to pick that up to keep going. Or can he clip?
I don't think he's... Oh, is he going to try to ladder clip around it? Yes.
Okay, nice little bit of movement there. But he's gonna have to ladder clip around it again if he wants to keep going. Or can he go? Can he clip up? Oh yeah, I see how he's doing. Okay. Couple rooms left over here. That won't be a staircase room. Oh, Paratroopa1's going into 3 now. This is going to be a feels bad moment coming up here in a few minutes.
Alright, welcome in those from SpeedGaming 3. Just getting all the folks joining us here this evening as we have a Week 1 or Swiss Round 1 matchup here in the 2022 Zelda 1 Randomizer Tournament. Alongside JP, I'm Ferran Burgundy, and we have this Round 1 matchup between Paratroopa1 on your left and chessjerk on your right.
I don't think we saw the ink block for 3 before. Only 16 room 3. And chessjerk left 8. So that 8 items going to still be pending.
It has been noted how nasty 8 is. If there's other options, generally one would, I think, want to take whatever the other option is. The proverbial door number 3 as opposed to the box that Wayne Brady, or for old school fans like myself, Monty Hall would give you.
Paratroopa grabs Triforce out of 3. If she just leaves right now, she actually is not going to be missing out on anything. Well, she'll be missing out on a little defense. Nope, she's going back in.
Of course, it just writes itself. You spend all that money for the blue ring, so of course the next thing you find is going to be the red ring.
Yeah, that's true. What Chad's saying is true. It's tough to leave that behind. Chessjerk finds the magic sword, but not quite enough hearts yet to try for it.
Oh, now Paratroopa's up Aing and getting out of there.
Well, it's not going to hurt her as long as she doesn't go back. Yeah, we still have that level 7 pending that is Mugger blocked.
Oh, mercy.
It's looking like you're going to have to spend those keys or give up a bomb. And we've already seen the bomb upgrades, and they are not good. We haven't seen the item in 6 yet. Paratroopa picked up the Triforce, but did not find the item in here. Meanwhile, though, Paratroopa's in 8, where still has an item that we haven't seen. Plenty of keys being picked up now. You got a potential staircase room. Paratroopa bomb farming, or nope, just leave an 8. And there's the white sword in 6.
All right, so a little upgrade to Betty here. Chat noting you're happy to see it, but it's not your progression.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, I think we've got to find that ladder. Or not the ladder, we got to find that raft. It looks like that raft's going to be in 4, 7, or 8. I think at some point, one of these 2 runners is going to have to go pay the toll and explore 7. I think that's what chessjerk is resigned to do.
That makes sense. I mean, right now, money seems to be at a premium, so if you need to buy more keys, you can.
And yeah, this is a forced block. You have to pay up. And bye-bye to your bombs.
Oh, wow, game!
Okay.
Game,
Hello, bombs.
you rascal. Oh my goodness. Oh man. So you pay the bomb, and then right after that, you have a bomb upgrade room. I can't even.
I don't even know what to say there either. Alright, so Paratroopa is still exploring 3. Well, chessjerk's in 7. I think chessjerk's in 7 until he finds the item. Because if you look at his Triforces, he really needs to find the raft to get to 2. Yeah, we do still have a bow lurking about outside of 9. Silvers can be in 9.
And Paratroopa looking for the item here in 3. We know it's going to be the red ring, and again, upping out. Or, well, upping to the start. That's a Goma block.
Well, there was a shutter in the room, so we know that it doesn't have a staircase.
Okay. Also, how about 11 now? A dozen keys for chessjerk.
Yeah, not looking good for him because that probably guarantees magical key in 7.
Gotta have keys. Doesn't have the same ring to it.
Nah, not really. Though they do have a nice ring if you jingle them together. I don't know if I call that a ring, but...
You have key rings. That works.
Well, there's a compass, so you can at least find... That's another potential... Oh, well, we got a staircase here, potentially. And it's transport. And there's the red ring for Paratroopa. That has got to be a rough feeling right there. You spend all that time in 3 to get the red ring that kind of makes the blue ring you bought moots, and that's not a nice 7.
That ink block kind of looks like one of the pink elephants on parade from Disney's Dumbo.
Maybe. Oh, there's all the Gomas. I think chessjerk's gonna grab the Triforce, but I think he's gonna be coming back in. No, he's not grabbing it yet. He's still got some rooms to explore. Oh man, Goma blocks. I think you have to basically up an A to get back to the top of the dungeon. Or grab the Triforce. Paratroop is in 4, though. We have not found the item in 4 yet. Oh, we got a staircase in 7. This might be the item. And it's the bow.
The bow. The D has been found.
So that's kind of double good, because you got the bow that you absolutely required. He does have arrows, so he can fire it if he needs to. But he also has now eliminated one of the potential spots for the raft. He now knows that the raft's either going to be in 4 or 8. I think in this situation you might want to explore 4 first. Though, I wonder where he's going, because you could just flute back to 4, or record it back to 4 if you wanted to. So, I guess he just decided he wanted to walk. So basically a 50-50 shot the raft's in here.
Oof. And CJ just wanting nothing to do with that Patra. Understandably so.
That's not a very friendly room.
Bubbles, Lionels, and Wizrobes. Oh my.
And Paratroopa will find the red candle, she will take it.
Yeah, good point in chat. That red ring kind of paying off there for Paratroopa.
Yeah, it
Love
is.
to see it.
It is at least giving her the extra defense. It's disappointing Jar to see it. It does still give you more defense. Alright, chessjerk finds a staircase. There's the any key, of course.
Oh. I was gonna say, is he about to up A out of there?
I think he thought about
my
it.
11 keys.
So we now know the raft's in level 8.
So back to 8 for CJ. Paratroopa currently in 5.
Well, now got a chance to pick up the magical sword now. And more singing in level 8.
We're off to see the Wizrobes, the wonderful Wizrobes of Laz.
Paratroopa1's got the Triforce out of 5.
And I'll stop there because one more line and we'll have to pay for the song.
Yeah, I don't think Rick will be happy with that bill for speed
No.
gaming.
Ugh.
Oh, there's some nice potion prices. Those are actually pretty cheap potions.
Oh yeah, 48 for the red, 32 for the blue.
Paratroopa back in 6. She hasn't found the item in here yet. Is the white sword. Oh, there's the staircase. There's our raft.
There's the raft.
So now we can get to level 2. And at this point for chessjerk, all he's got pending is the silver arrows, the book, and the magic boomerang.
And there it is at Vanilla 4.
Now, 2 is short. I wouldn't be surprised to see chessjerk just explore it and find the item in 2, just because then he can limit himself down to 9. If this was a longer level, he might bail, but if he finds a quick Triforce, but this, I think he explores all of it.
Knows that it's a floor item, so no need to take care of Patra there.
Actually, there is. I think that's where the Triforce is.
Okay. No need to take care of Patra for the item in 2. Game, why do you do these things to me?
Ooh!
Oh, and it's segmented too?
Well, there's the staircase to the segment.
Man. Cleveland, your thoughts? Oh, that's nasty. Oh.
My Steel called it in chat.
Oh, man. So there we go, the Bloomerang in 2.
That leaves the book and the silvers for 9.
That is all the Tringles. So that allows access to level 9 for chessjerk. Paratroopa is still doing some item hunting here in level 6.
I think chessjerk might be taking a shot at the magical sword.
11 hearts. Gives you a 40% shot.
We'll find out. The white sword item rolled low. And so did the magical sword.
Enough. Having fun on Friday Night Maggle.
Chessjerk coming up on 9. 3 things we'll be looking for. Looking for the roar, the door, and the silver. There's the roar!
It's like, yeah, that's probably where the boss is, so we're just gonna go a different way.
Paratroopa gets her white sword. Did we just see Zelda? I didn't even notice. Chat saying yes, we've already found Ganon, and we already know where idea of Ganon is.
That was swift.
So, how long is it going to take us to find silvers?
Yep, that Dig Dogger room after the stairs, the door did not open.
I think Chessjerk's been around enough rooms to know exactly where Ganon is at this point. So it's just a matter of finding those silver arrows. Meanwhile, Paratroopa side, she needs to go to 8 to find the raft to get to 2. She is back in 8. Another staircase. It's a transport. Oh yeah, she does have to go back to 7 as well and get the bow.
Found Ganon's other room. Yes, indeed.
Another staircase room. Is this it? It is not. But he's gonna grab it because that will give him the map of 9.
Yep, it does have the Atlas feature.
Yeah, I think it's a little more palatable to grab when you have the magical sword, because you already have that better offense anyway, so you don't have to use the wand as much. Got another staircase. There they are. And he knows where Ganon and Zelda is.
And at 109, here's Ganon. Yeah, with some microwave bacon there.
There we go. Get your GGs in chat.
Just that quickly, the official time of 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 38 seconds, and there was an immediate follow-up forfeit from Paratroopa. Saying GG pretty far from finishing, so call it there, I see here.
And we'll see if we can get them both here in the commentary booth to talk about this one.
Rainbow Road from Super Mario Kart. Joining us in the booth, we have chessjerk, our victor here. Congratulations and GG.
Thank you very much. How you doing tonight?
Not too bad. We were a little worried in the beginning this was going to be a bit of a longer one, but not too shabby. Just a shade under 70 minutes.
Yeah, especially for 100% items. That's always fun.
Yeah, everything was found at one point or another, but there was still an air of efficiency with everything, especially that 9. That was rather swift. We blinked and all of a sudden we heard the roar, saw the door, and then it was just off to the races to find the silvers.
Yep, and still found 4 staircases along the way. I was just finding everything at 9.
Yeah, it looks like I was gonna say I'm looking at the kind of behind the scenes chat. Yeah, Para ended up. Well, this was a very profitable seed in general. Just money was everywhere, and Para had purchased a blue ring at one point, and as the game tends to know, right after buying the blue ring, she then went into level 3 and found the red.
Yeah, that's sometimes you'll pay 200 rupees to get a red ring, especially when there's a lot of money around. So that's always nice.
And we have Paratroopa in the room, and I was about to say is now unmuted. There we go.
I didn't realize we were doing interviews. Sorry.
GG, Para.
GG. This is my first Zelda 1 randomizer since 2019, so it's definitely a I was glad to get a pairing where I expected to lose anyway, so I could kind of relearn the game a little bit.
I was trying to remember the last time I saw your name on a restream. I was trying to. I thought it may have been back in 2017 or 18. I think it has been a while.
It's been a while. There was a tournament that I missed because I thought I signed up, and then it turned out I didn't. And since then, I've been kind of waiting to join, but I didn't see any major tournaments for a while, so I haven't been playing for a while.
I gotcha.
But now I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. But yeah, I just forgot about second quest stair rooms in this seed, at which accounted for the items in 3 and 6. So I wasted a lot of time there. That was just forgetting stuff about the game that I haven't played in 3 years. Other than that, I mean, like I said, I probably would have gotten to 9 in time, before the race ended, if I hadn't done that, I think. So I was eventually going to find Raft and get to 2, but it was only going to be a matter of time at this point. I wasn't that far away. But yeah, just a lot of bomb problems in this seed. Kept running out of bombs. Lots of whiz robes. I had to leave a lot of dungeons early.
Lots of whiz.
Yeah.
And can confirm, lots of whiz robes.
Yeah, and the problem also, because I couldn't find the item in 3, I had to buy a blue ring, which made me not buy a potion or bombs So, because I was trying to get the blue ring to fight Wizards, right? I didn't know if I was going to find red ring, but then I ended up wasting all those rupees on blue ring, which I could have used to buy other stuff. So it was kind of, yeah.
Well, if it helps, I spent 200 rupees on 2+2 bomb upgrades, and then lost a bomb to an angry old man anyway. So
Yeah, I didn't go into 7 because of that. Like, I was waiting to see if I'd find any key, and I never did. I don't know if that's in 9 or not.
no, any keys in 4. That's why
Oh, okay.
I had 4 and 8 left looking for raft, and I went to 4
Okay.
first.
I was
Found the any key with 12 keys in my inventory, so that's always.
Yeah. I was in 4. When I was probably going to find the item pretty soon. There, I left 4 and came back to fight the reverse C with the blue wizards because I figured, well, the item's going to be here. Of course, it wasn't. So
Of course,
of course, it wasn't.
Of course.
So I was going to find the item there pretty soon, I think. But and then I would have gone to 7 and not lost my bomb. Where was Raft anyway?
Raft was deep in level 8.
Yeah.
I think it may have been. It was in the middle of the dungeon, but you could only get to that room from the bottom.
Ugh.
So it was a bad path to get to the raft.
Yeah, I ended up leaving 8 because the Triforce was in a position where I couldn't dodge it, so I just grabbed it and ran. And then I was going to go to 4 and then come back, and then probably go to 7 and then come back to 8 if I had to, which apparently I had to.
It's funny you mentioned that because I spent a lot of time ladder clipping around the Triforce to find the 4 rooms behind it and found absolutely nothing behind it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was so impressed with myself and also
yeah, there was more I could have done in 8 at that point. I was just like, let's get the Triforce and hope we don't have to come back here. But of course I did. But that wasn't gonna matter too much. That's okay.
I also did want to bring up one of those bomb upgrade rooms was the old man teaming up on you, basically forcing you to give up one, and then his brothers in the next room offering to sell you some more.
Yeah, which pretty bad scam if you ask me.
Which one is that? Is that in 7?
Yeah, one of the dungeons had a bomb upgrade right next to the old man taking a bomb away.
That's really funny. Yeah, I found the one in level 5, I think, where you had to use a key to get up there.
Yeah, it was 7 then. Yeah, because the 1 in 5 was in a dead end.
You're right. That's pretty funny. I never got into 7. I just left because I found 7 early, and I was like, I don't want to lose a bomb right now, so let's come back.
Yeah, I went in without a weapon. Got one room in. It's like, I'll come back later.
Yeah.
I came back much more weaponed up than I was the first time.
Yeah. I was hoping to find any keys, but once I found the bomb upgrade, I was like, okay, I will get rid of one bomb if I have to. I didn't have quite enough keys that I could go -5 keys. That wasn't safe. It would have been if I had 12 keys. I didn't have that many yet. I had 7. So I would have given up the one bomb, but then,
Yeah, but shoutouts to not digging Death Mountain. I'm sure there's lots of stuff up there, but I never saw any of it.
Yeah, I did 100% the overworld except for the raft rooms.
I figured because I never found the letter. I never found I don't think I even found a ring shop. I guess the only ring shop was up there from what I saw.
The ring shop is in northern Death Mountain. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm thinking
it's next to 9.
I had so much money to start. I'm thinking, okay, give me a shop to buy a candle. The first 3 shops were the key and meat and shield shop. Like, oh well, thanks, game. Can I buy something useful, please?
The only candle shops I found were in Northwest Death Mountain. Did you also have a candle there? Was another?
There was one at Vanilla 3, I think.
Oh, I skipped that.
Yeah,
damn it.
Yeah, that was the only. That was the first candle I found.
I did actually mark it on my map. Now I see it. So I got it in Death Mountain. So probably a little bit later than you did, unfortunately.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was down there without a candle, trying the second time through without a candle, thinking, okay, doesn't triple go to the Lost Woods, but then I found the candle shop with max rupees. So that was
Yeah, I was wondering there for a bit if that decision to pick up that heart container would come back to bite you over the candle.
Well, memes are strong. So, I mean, if I don't take the heart, then my whole persona is shattered. So, I have to take the heart. I was confident. I was so confident with max money. Okay, I'm going to find a candle shop. I know I'm going to find a candle shop. The game didn't let me down, and I appreciate that. But yeah, GG Para. That was an interesting feed.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah, and good luck in round 2.
Thanks, you too.
All right, thank you. And thank you for the commentary as always. And see you next week.
Yeah. Well, thank you for running for us today. Make sure to give runners a follow. Yeah, wrapping down for that. This is the last match of the day. We have one more day of week 1 tomorrow to finish off this first week. I think we got 4 matches on the schedule. Then we got week 2 following that.
Yeah, we've got a quadrifecta that'll be starting in a little over 12 hours from now at 1 p.m. Eastern. We've got Toasty Muffins taking on F. Coughlin, or Fred as he's affectionately known in the community. Then we have another race at 2 p.m. Eastern, and then we have a pair in the evening, one at 8 p.m. Eastern and one at 9 p.m. Eastern. And that'll more than likely be distributed here among the SpeedGaming networks.
Yep, so plenty to watch this week, or when we watch tomorrow. We'll probably have some matches on Sunday too. I'm sure we'll squeeze in a few there after the round 2 pairings have been announced. And yeah, we still have 5 more weeks of Swiss after this, and then a bracket stage still. So we're just getting started in this tournament. Make sure to stick around. There's going to be a lot of Zelda 1 coming up here.
A lot of wild stuff, to say the least. Well, thank you all for tuning in. Make sure to show some love to the racers as well as our folks behind the scenes here. Obviously the SpeedGaming networks. If you haven't already been following them, why? I don't know. But also our tracker, JessAndy8. And looks like we'll go ahead and wrap things up here for my broadcast partner, Brewers fan JP. I'm Ferran Burgundy, saying until next time, stay classy, my friends, and more importantly, stay safe. So long, everyone.
Yep, have a good night, everyone.